Hello, ghouls and gamers, and of course, my fellow rejects. Today's video is going to be about the Ogryn Cleavers. I'm actually going to go ahead and cover all three of them today. So, this one that we're starting on is going to be the Mark 6. The Mark 6 is a flurry and cleaving. Flurry is improved attack speed during close combat, and cleaving is each swing of this weapon uh, cuts through great swaths of enemies at a time. The special action is a punch. The light attacks are 3 strikes on the Mark 6, and the heavy attacks are 2 cleaves on the Mark 6. Now, I do believe the Mark 6 is my favorite of all of them because I like to heavy attack a lot, and I like to cleave through large hordes of enemies. So we're going to see what this looks like in game real quick. Let's go with the Mark 6. So light attacks. Very fast. Cleave, cleave, strike. Heavy attacks. Cleaves. Just straight cleaves. Machete chopping through. The special action on this is the punch. If you've watched my other videos, you know the punch is very effective as far as the CC capabilities. It will CC most anything, barring this big, meaty, chunky boy here. Oh, it can, and it'll even do him sometimes. Look at your damage difference between light attack is nothing. Heavy attack 48, 50, moves a lot faster than others. It's pretty good. Now let's compare that to, I'm sorry, I forgot to show you the block attack on the Mark 6. So there it is, push and a slice. So now that we've seen the Mark 6, let us compare that to the Mark IV cleaver. The Mark IV cleaver is also flurry and cleaving strikes. Also has a punch, except the attack chains are, let's see here, light attack is still strike, 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 but the heavy attack is now strike, cleave. Let's see how that looks in game. Alright. So, up against the waves. Looks like it has a downward strike and then 2 stabs. The heavy attacks is a strike down and a strike sideways. Now, for some of you people, for some of you guys or gals or rejects checking out these abilities, one thing when I was leveling, I used this a lot because it's the only good one that only good cleaver I could get. Instead of doing the overhead charge, if you do a light and then follow it, oh no, okay, maybe it's during the, yeah, if you do a light and then so if you're in it and you do a heavy and then follow it with a light and then another heavy, you can get to the cleave a lot faster. Light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. You can kind of trick your way into that one. It's pretty good little move. Let's see if the block attack is any different. It is not. Same block attack. Punch. Still the uppercut. We love the uppercut. Damage on the cleavers are not going to be different, other than a strike is going to hit a single target harder and a cleave is going to cleave through multiple enemies better. So we're not going to go over those damage numbers. But we are going to compare those attack patterns with the Mark III cleaver. also a flurry, also cleaving strike, also punch. But the attack chains are cleave, 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 strike, cleave. So let's look at what that looks like in game. So in game, the Mark III, the light attack chain is cleave, cleave, cleave. All the cleaves. The heavy attack chain is chop and then the cleave. Chop, then cleave. This is the one that I used to cheat, that I was telling you on the Mark IV that I used to cheese all the time. This is the one I use most of the time until I got the slab shield. You could light attack, heavy attack, light attack, heavy attack, light attack, heavy attack, cleave through all sorts of stuff. Block attack is slightly different on this one. You do a little push and then a single target uppercut. So it does not have as big of a cleave with that. Now the punch is still the same. Still got the same old uppercut punch. And yeah, that is the difference between your 3 cleaver choices as a Ogryn. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for tuning in, and see you next time. And as always, stay swampy.